New car day. New car day. Very excited. Gonna be very broke. Calvin's on his way. Gonna take me down for a drive. It's about 2 hours. And shortly we'll reveal the new car. So this is a little bit of a noisy background, but I'm going to do a little bit of a drive-by kind of clip so you can hear how the car is stock. I'll do some revs, get some sound of the supercharger, which is really quiet. You barely hear it on the inside, but I'm going to put the camera down. I'll try to get a couple revs, and we'll compare from today versus tomorrow. Got the ctsv on the lift here, and today I'm making this louder. I haven't had the car for a full 24 hours yet, and it's getting mods. It's just too quiet for my liking. I could barely hear this thing when I start it, with the windows up, windows down, supercharger's too quiet. All that's got to change. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to come up front here, and this car is absolutely spotless. It is just ridiculous how clean this has been kept, and I have to try to mirror that. So this thing's never seen winter. It has barely seen rain, and unfortunately I can't promise I'm going to do the same. I will probably get it undercoated just because I want to do the car justice, but look at this exhaust. This car is unmolested. It's got 69,000 kilometers on it. So, exhaust is ripping hot right now because I just got here, but we're going to get rid of those two. We'll start with that. We'll see how it sounds. And then we'll come back here to these honking mufflers, and we'll probably take them off as well. I imagine these are going to be really what's baffling everything. I don't really think it's the resonators very much. And one other thing I hate how Cadillac factory did these tips, and they're angled down. I wish they were tucked up and straight. So I do want to try to fix that as well. It's a factory tip and I want to keep it, but I also want to straighten it out, because when you look up from top, you point down, they look goofy. That's just my opinion. So let's get the Sawzall, let's buzz those two off, and then I'll do a startup with those off, obviously, because that's what you do when you're doing an exhaust, open header, everything like that, and we'll go from there. Well, there goes the resonators. Okay, this is going to be first start with the secondary cat delete. Guess what? Not loud enough. Muffler's got to go. Alright, so got the full exhaust off. It's just open header with the primary cats. I'm going to have to cut off the mufflers. I had to drop the whole thing down just so I can get enough clearance to cut them. So I'm going to pull it out, cut them, put the mid pipe back up, and start making my measurements to make some cuts or make some pieces. I'm going to reuse the factory tips, but let's start this up and see how it sounds like. Open cat. continuing the mods on the ctsv, and right now I'm on my way to go pick up a cold air intake. So someone that I met locally hit me up and let me know that they had one for sale. So instead of buying brand new, which I was contemplating doing, get a good deal on a cold air intake, and hopefully that might help this supercharger and get a little bit more of a whine to it, since you really can't hear it. So here we have the factory airbox and intake. We're going to take this off, and I ended up picking up a used air raid with a brand new filter for a decent price. So we're going to throw that on and see what kind of changes we get with these. And done. Very quick 15-minute install. Remove the factory airbox and the tube. It's got like a big sound suppressor on it. You got to reuse the bottom bolt for the ground and the top corner bolt, and that's that. This is a cold air intake, but there is still a lot of gap inside the box area that can be sealed off. When I go to pull the bumper off to do the front grille and the lower grille and change the fog lights, I will seal it off a lot more. You can buy what is called a side swipe kit, which is a block off plate to help funnel airflow from down by the fog light up into the filter area, and even that I'd recommend sealing completely off with some insulation to help really filter some colder air. This may add a little bit of power, but it was probably going to really wake up the supercharger. So with that said, let's get this thing fired up, go for a little rip. Oh, I can already start to hear it. Windows down, so it's going to be a little hard to hear, but I'll put the windows up in a second. Much better. It's no pulley, but now it definitely has a presence that you can tell it's doing something. See if we can get a rolling shot here. And there you have it, guys. So got the front plate bracket on, just sprayed down the wheels, tint's all done, looking good. Got rid of the chrome on the trim, Taillights and third brake light are tinted out. Next will be spoiler. We'll probably lower it down a little bit. And a front lip. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one.